Hey, what's up guys, it's Murphy back for round 3 with this hideous 5-colour control deck, and we've won the dice roll. This hand is a mulligan, we have no blue source, and only 2 lands, so yeah. Okay, this hand is pretty good. We've got Dak, and the mana to cast him, so I guess we just keep it. Flicker Wisp, we have nothing to flicker at the minute, and we don't have double white, so we're just going to ship that. Play the Temple and start digging for some other spells. We don't need double black or double white. Well, we need the double white for Flicker Wisp, but we just know we've shipped that, and Flicker Wisp isn't what we're trying to play. Like, that's more of just a card that works with other cards. And we're against mono red, which is probably our worst matchup because we just don't do anything for a lot of turns. We did see the Sulfuric Vortex and the Goblin Guide go around, so yeah, mono red. I do think someone who, yeah, if they've got these cards, which I assume they do, they've just got a fantastic mono red deck. He didn't play anything on turn 2, which to me suggests he's just keeping up a burn spell. So I'm not going to play the Soulfire into a burn spell, and now he can play. He can't burn Dak with like a Searing Blades because all the 2 mana ones don't deal 4 damage. So we're just going to tick it up and look for some stuff. Fact of Fiction's probably just too slow, and I think we want the land for the Frost Titan, but I think we're just going to ditch the island because we want these other cards to actually do stuff. Yep, so just a burn spell. So is he going to redirect this to Dak and then attack Dak down to 0? Yeah, that's fine. Like, this is a very slow start for them. Because he could have just played like Goblin Guide into 2 more 1-drops, and that would have been a lot more intimidating than just killing my Dak. Like, if anything, Dak is more important because he just gained us 4 life. And Tree Name was probably the best draw actually. So now we can just jam this and we can stop 1 attacker every turn. That was a perfect draw. Now we just want to peel lands every turn, start casting out big spells. I think this is the most fortunate I've ever been in a cube draft because, see, we're just drawing great cards every turn, and the deck itself is absolutely terrible. And then we can just use this end of turn. I guess we could attack here, but I'd rather be on the safe side, and like late game we must have a better late game than them. So if on the off chance, okay, he's just going to start going face at this point then. And then like bolt to the face. Yep. Okay, this guy has a lot of burn, which is definitely concerning. Hopefully he's used up most of it so that the Soulfire might actually survive and get a hit in. Because if we can get like 1 hit in and then he bolts it, or like burns or something, then that's absolutely fine. We just want land now. And now I think we start going face because we've got the counter magic, and I don't think he's gonna kill this because even if he kills this, he's only gonna get 1 hit in with the Gorger, so it's only gonna be 2 damage at the cost of a burn spell that probably deals more to the face. Because if it's gonna deal 4 here, unless he has Roast, or yeah, I've got Chandra. Go ahead and counter that. And draw 2. Yeah, so what I expect he was going to do is plus onto the Wall of Omens and then it can't block. And then he can get 3 in because of 2 of this and 1 from Challenger. So that was great. And now we can just play Frost Titan. Or we can play... No, we can't play both of these in one turn, so yeah, we'll just play Frost Titan. And he's just conceded. Okay, I don't know how we managed to win that, but I'm not going to complain. That was pretty much perfect. So we want to bring in the Figure of Destiny just as anything to block. Probably just bring this in as it's a creature. Bring in Linvala. Take out black because Dragon Lord is not what we're looking to do. And that means we can take out that. So we need to add 1 mountain. 1 plane, oh, 1 mountain, 1 plains, 1 mountain, 2 plains, 1 mountain, 2 plains and a forest. 1 mountain, 2 plains and a forest. Okay, now actually we can take out this, so we can cut that, and we'll keep the Stomping Ground in there. We'll probably want to add another plains. What else do we want to cut? I think we might just cut the library and add another plains because the library is great, but against their deck we're not going to be able to do it, and I'd rather be able to cast the game impacting cards over having a library that we're realistically never going to use. Actually, maybe we do want the Tygon Predator just as Sulfuric Vortex removal. So what do we have to actually remove it? We have the War Priest of Thune and the Flicker Wisp to flicker that. And that's pretty much it besides counter spells. So that's something to think about. I still think we're better off without it, just to play more consistently. Anything else to cut? We just cut dig. Yep, I think that's fine. So we've managed to trim black and green, which is nice. This hand is a bit slow, so we've got Brainstorm and Top for deck manipulation. We've got a Ajani, which is really good against this deck. Yeah, I think we'll keep on, maybe especially with like the off chance that he has some legendaries like Isamaru, because we didn't know he was playing white. But yeah, if he has like Isamaru, we can just bounce off Caracas. Things like that are really, really good for tempo, which is what we want. So okay, that was weird. It showed up as a Stomping Ground, just a Fire Drinker, so that's fine. Play the tap land because we need to get red for Ajani as soon as possible. So he's not going to pump the Fire Drinker, so he has something. Just going to pass, okay. So now quite happy to just remind whatever he has to play. Unless it's going to be... Yeah, that's fine to remind that. And Reflect Mage was a fantastic draw. Because now we can bounce the Fire Drinker if he plays like a 3-drop. If he plays like an Eidolon or something, it'd be really good to Reflect the Mage that. And the Magma Jet's fine. So I assume he's flooded, and he's using Magma Jet to find spells instead of the other way around, because he's hit his third land drop. And yeah, just like I said, we're just gonna play Reflector Mage. And at this point he's really far behind. Well, he's not far behind, but yeah, well, yeah, if we play Johnny next time, he is really far behind on Fact or Fiction to keep the cards coming, so yeah. This is actually looking like a really good round for us, as the other rounds have, somehow. Chain Lightning straight away to the face? He's just not expecting to get damage in anymore? He didn't play an extra land, so he must have lots of 4 or 5 mana cards like Stormbreath Dragon, Thunderbreak Regent. So because of that, I'm tempted to use a Johnny. Yeah. So originally I was going to just use a Johnny to gain 3 life, but I actually think it's better to keep the Mountain Tap down here, because if he wants to burn a Johnny out, then he's effectively gained 4 life anyway. Yeah, I think we're just going to attack here. And apparently there's seagulls outside my house, which I'm not quite sure why, because I do not live near the beach. And he's just going to concede like that. Okay, so I'm not sure how we've managed to do that, but that is 3-0 with probably the worst draft deck I've ever done. Thanks for watching. I'm not really sure what happened there, but yeah, if you'd like to see more drafts probably better than this, and a lot more constructed, which was definitely better than this, then please subscribe, and I will see you next time.